United States Tobacco Company, makers of Old Briar Pipe Tobacco, Model Pipe Tobacco, Encore Cigarettes, Sano Cigarettes and Sano Cigars present Martin Kane, Private Eye, starring Lee Tracy.
It's my very pleasant duty to bid you welcome on behalf of Radio Bermuda and of all the friendly people on our beautiful island.
Thank you.
I know you're going to have a wonderful 2 weeks at the Royal Oleander. It's one of our very best hotels. You'll probably have one of those marvelous private bungalows, you know. Oh, by the way, is this your first visit to Bermuda?
Oh, no, I was here last May.
Good, then I shan't have to tell you about the many wonderful things you're going to enjoy. Perhaps you'll be good enough to tell us something about how you became the Cosmo Beauty Queen.
Oh, well, there really isn't much to it. You see, the Cosmo Cosmetic Corporation decided that this would be their coronation year, too. So they had a contest, and I was chosen queen, and we're going to go be all over the United States, and we'll have a Cosmo coronation ball every place. And, well, I think there's going to be one here at the hotel this Saturday night.
Oh, that's right. And incidentally, Miss Dixon, what's all this I hear about a $100,000 crown that you're supposed to wear?
Oh, that's the Cosmo crown. It's really beautiful. It's just full of diamonds and rubies and things.
But is it really worth all that money?
Oh, it certainly is. Well, they even sent a detective along to take charge of it.
A detective?
Uh-huh.
By Jove, you know, I don't think I'd care very much for his job.
No.
Say, Marty, how about this, huh? 3 days ago, I'm sitting in New York minding my own business. You get this assignment, and here I am in Bermuda.
Well, why not, Lieutenant? You needed a vacation, I needed company.
Yeah, but don't forget what I said in New York still goes. For you, this trip may be strictly for business, but for me, it's strictly for fishing. Oh, which reminds me. How am I supposed to get any rest sleeping in that room with that diamond crown you've got there?
Don't worry, pal. The Cosmo crown goes straight into the hotel safe. Now, how long do you think it's going to be before we get through customs, though?
Well, I hear it moves pretty fast once they get the baggage unloaded. Hey, Marty.
Yeah.
Are you getting paid to watch that crown and Miss Dixon?
No, just the crown. Why?
Well, of the two, it seems to me you've been watching Miss Dixon more closely.
Frankly, Lieutenant, if this thing were built like Miss Dixon, it would stand an even chance. Uh-oh. He's still at it.
Him again. Hey, he hasn't let that poor girl alone during the whole trip. What's his name, anyway?
Peter Farnham. But judging by the way he was acting on board ship, I'd say he'd like to be known as a sea wolf.
Know anything about him? What's he do?
He's rich, and he's boring. He's a pain in the neck.
Sheila, darling, you were simply magnificent on the broadcast. I heard every word on my portable over at the
Will you please
baggage
stop
counter.
that? It makes me nervous. Now, I've got to be going.
But, darling, there's no hurry. They haven't unloaded the baggage yet. And I do have something very important to ask you. Will you have dinner with me tonight?
No, Peter, I won't. And don't bother to ask me tomorrow night, because I won't have dinner with you tomorrow night or any other night. Now, will you please stop,
But,
Peter?
darling, you said...
Maybe somebody bothering you?
Well, Mickey Silo, what are you doing here?
Well, I read in the papers you were arriving. Is this bird bothering you?
I'll call you at the hotel, darling.
Darling. What's he all about?
Oh, he's just a pest. You know how some men act.
Yeah, I met you on a boat, remember? About a year ago.
Goodness, it's a long time, isn't
A
it?
real long time, and twice as long without you. You shouldn't run out on a guy like the way you did. Makes a fella nervous.
Mickey, I don't think so. You know, this kind of thing takes, well, all one's time. To be truthful, I don't think I'll be able to see you.
No. Well, that's it, I guess. In case you decide you want to, you won't have to look very far. Lieutenant borrowed a new place, the Royal Oleander, the hotel where you're staying. Customs is ready if you're in a hurry to go.
Oh, yes, thanks.
Of the Atlantic, looking like a beautiful Mills.
May I come in?
Yeah, sure, of course. Oh, Miss Mills. Jumping at conclusions. Okay, Miss Mills. Take it easy now.
I can't. Scare the life out of her. Tell her they'll... Time to get through work.
Cottage.
Maybe you'll...
Tishner, can I help you?
Indeed you can, Hap. I want a carton of Sano cigarettes.
Right you are. Sano cigarettes, really great cigarettes with really less nicotine.
They are great cigarettes, Hap, and not just because they contain less nicotine.
What do you mean, Mrs. Tishner?
Well, you remember the day you sold me my first pack of Sano cigarettes.
I certainly do. I remember that you were worried about smoking too much.
Yes, and you pointed out that it was the nicotine and not my smoking that was worrying me.
Well, that's true.
And then you explained that nicotine is removed from Sano cigarettes even before they are made, taken right out of the tobacco so that there's less than 1% left in.
Mrs. Tishner, would you like a job behind the counter here?
Well, it is an impressive story, Hap. Naturally, if there's less nicotine left in the tobacco, there's bound to be less in the smoke.
That's right, Mrs. Tishner. Less than 1/10 of 1% nicotine in the smoke by actual scientific measurement. Less than any leading cigarette.
Of course. But with all that nicotine taken out of the tobacco, the big surprise is the taste. You know, I think you should tell people beforehand just how wonderful Sano cigarettes really taste. Oh, I've smoked a lot of different brands in my time. But Sano cigarettes beat them all. And you may quote me.
Thank you very much. I will. There you are. Thank you very much for coming again.
Thank you. Bye now.
Hi, Happy. Top of the morning.
Well, thank you, Sergeant. The same to you. What are you hitting the Rover boys?
Oh, not a word. But I don't have to know what they're doing. Let's see. 10 o'clock? By this time, they've probably been out fishing for an hour.
Ah, some folks are most fortunate.
Oh, cheer up, Hap. Maybe they'll bring you back something from Bermuda.
Yeah, if they do, it'll probably be an onion. How are things at headquarters?
Oh, pretty quiet, I'm happy to say.
Well, that's good. You know, when business is bad for the police, things are good for the city.
I better get along and see if they stay that way. So long, Hap.
Bye.
Hi there, Hap.
Hi, Charlie.
Well, what's new?
Well, Charlie, for a pipe smoker like yourself, nothing could be newer or better than this. Model pipe tobacco, the larger, improved new pouch.
Oh, my old favorite model in a brand new pouch, eh?
Yes, sir, and contains 50% more tobacco for just 15 cents.
Hap, you're now 15 cents richer. Thanks
Thank you very much. Bye-bye.
It was one of our most reliable maids, Olga, who discovered the body. The poor girl is still in hysterics. Oh, I do wish the police would get here. Mr. Kane, what on earth do you suppose I can do in the meantime?
Don't do anything. Just try not to faint.
Hey, Marty, it's a good thing I heard your voice. I've been looking for you everywhere. I did what you told me. I ordered your breakfast. It's on the table. Come on, your ham and eggs are getting cold.
Now, wait a minute.
Huh?
Not half as cold as our little friend in there.
What? Hey. What happened?
Drowned. I guess our little queen got herself in her cups last night. Wanted to take a bath, slipped, and took the big swim.
Yeah, but her head's not underwater.
Well, it's a short tub. Her feet are braced against the bottom. Rigor mortis set in and raised her head above the water.
That's true. It's happened many times before. Oh, have the police been notified?
Yeah, Mr. Anderson, the hotel manager here. He called them, then he called me.
Well, it sure is too bad, but I'm still going fishing. You're coming, aren't you?
No, I don't. I think I'll stick around.
What for? The Bermuda police can handle an accidental death without you.
Well, you know me. Besides...
Huh?
Come here. Take a look at this. Found this note lying on the floor.
Dearest Sheila, I will be waiting outside your bungalow at midnight. I must talk to you. I am desperate. Desperately in love. Peter. Peter?
Farnham, I imagine. You remember, the Seawolf?
Oh, yes, of course. Hey, Marty, maybe there is something in this, huh? But I'm still on a vacation, and I only get one a year.
Well, far be it from me, pal, to spoil your vacation. You go fishing, and I'll stick around and see if anything fishy turns up on this end.
Right. Oh, by the way, what are you going to use for bait?
Well, with this note, maybe I can bait the local police into a fast autopsy.
Nothing here to indicate it is not accidental death, Mr. Kane. Large amount of whiskey in the stomach, large amount of H2O in the lungs. And there's one bruise on the back of the head, but that was probably caused when the young lady slipped. You care to look it over?
Oh, yeah. Say, whoever drew this up is really thorough. Not only got the obvious things in, but chemical analyses as well. He's to be congratulated.
Oh, there's nothing halfway about the colonel. He studied under Sir Bernard Spilsbury in London, you know.
Oh, no wonder. He's the one who set that new standard for criminal pathologists, didn't he? Huh? Say, do you suppose I could have a copy of this?
Well, I don't see why not.
All right. I'll wait, if I may. Then back to the hotel and a nice, quick, cool shower. It's been a long, hot day.
Oh, it has that. But, you be careful. Accidents will happen in bathtubs, you know.
Bermuda Police? Yeah, well, put me through to Lieutenant Gaines, will you please? Right. Hello, Lieutenant. It's Martin Kane. Say, I wouldn't have that guard removed from front of bungalow number 10 if I were you. I've got definite proof that Miss Dixon was murdered.
All right. I did write that note. And I did see Sheila last night, and we did have a quarrel. I tried to kiss her, and she scratched me. But that's all there was to it. I was only with her for 5 minutes. And then I went directly home to wait for a telephone call I was expecting from New York.
I see. Now, have you got anything else you want to tell me?
Yes, as a matter of fact, I have. You are wasting your time when you might be spending it to better advantage elsewhere.
Well, and exactly where might that be?
The bartender down at the hotel, the one they call Mickey, he's more the type who would do a thing like that. Why don't you ask him where he was last night after midnight?
That's a wonderful idea. I thought it was when I first had it.
No. I didn't see her at all after she left here last night. I went straight home, straight to bed. Now, look, mister, 10 minutes of talking to you is long enough. The only thing you're going to get out of me now is a drink. If you can pay for it.
Hey there. Lieutenant Gaines here. Oh, hello, Kane. I'm glad you called. No, nothing definite with us. I'm just sitting here changing my report to accidental death, from accidental death to death by violence. And then I expect a few more angles I want to tackle. Oh, by the way, we questioned that Millicent Mills girl. Yes, she didn't have very much to offer, other than a suggestion that we question you. Yes, she said you had a bit of an argument with Miss Dixon yourself last night. Oh, you did? Well, I don't blame you. Yes. Oh, yes, it's a very good thing you told us about it yourself. But if you meet the young lady, don't go popping her into a bathtub. We've got enough on our hands right now. All right. Goodbye.
Of course I told them you had an argument with her. What did you expect me to do? One doesn't lie to the police. One tries to help the police. After all, if this is a murder, which I doubt, Mr. Kane, I'm the last person in the world who has anything to hide.
Well, it is murder. And I guess I'm just naive enough to somehow get the idea that you do have a motive.
Well, if you do have that idea, you're very wrong.
I suppose you told the police where you were when I was trying to get you on the telephone after midnight last night.
I told them I took a bicycle and rode out to one of the beaches. I sat looking at the ocean and thinking.
I saw that dress you had on last night. Bad for riding bicycles.
I changed my dress.
Sure you don't want to change your story?
Well, sure, Marty. It is one of the most thorough autopsy reports I've ever seen, but I still don't see from this how you knew it was murder.
Well, look again. What did they find in the lungs?
Well, what would you expect? H2O, water.
Lieutenant, in a bathtub in most Bermuda hotels, including this one, you'd expect to find something else.
What, fish? I certainly couldn't find any in the ocean all day.
No, not fish. You see, on the island of Bermuda, they depend solely upon the rain for their fresh water supply. They catch it on those white roofs with those little steps in it, and they store it in tanks. That's where all private homes get their entire fresh water supply. But the hotels, they can't store enough to take care of the drinking water and the baths and the showers and so forth. So they dig wells. And the well water has a considerable amount of salt in it.
Oh, I see. So the lack of salt in the girl's lungs showed that she was drowned in fresh water.
And was not drowned in that hotel bathtub. The chances are she was drowned in a tub in some private home. As for who did it, well, I just figured that the guy who told me the biggest lie. He'll be over here in a few minutes. I telephoned him and asked him to drop around. Would you like to know who I think did it?
Are you kidding? Of course I'd like to know.
All right. I think it was... Light out.
Buddy, are you all right?
Outside of being half scared to death, I'm all right.
Hey, is there another light around here somewhere?
Yeah, I'll
Huh?
get it. That was Lieutenant Gaines' voice I heard out there.
Chaps all right in here?
Yeah, we're okay, thanks.
Oh, we were having another look inside Bungalow 10. We're passing here, and we saw someone come dashing out of the oleander bushes by your window. So we took after the intruder.
The intruder get away?
Well, heavens, no. We can't have people running around the island taking pot shots at the tourists. Sergeant, bring him in here, please.
Lieutenant, I believe you are about to meet the murderer.
In homes that boast a masterpiece of painting or of the furniture designer's art, you'll likely find Encore cigarettes. One instance is the home of Mrs. Livingston Biddle II, a prominent New York socialite. Before choosing Encore as her filter cigarette, Mrs. Biddle tried the others and found that Encore is the one filter cigarette with a flavor you can really taste. Responsible for this unique satisfaction is Encore's own open-end filter mouthpiece. Although it provides complete filter protection, you taste what you're smoking because it's so easy to draw on. This mouthpiece can't obstruct your enjoyment of the full, rich flavor of Encore's truly superb tobaccos. And with the filter recessed deep within the Encore mouthpiece, you are assured of a much cleaner, neater smoke. Once you try a pack or two of Encore, you'll agree Encore is truly the one filter cigarette that filters the smoke, but not the taste.
Your attack on Mr. Kane does two things, you know. It makes you guilty of attempted murder, and it establishes you definitely as a type capable of having killed that girl.
I have yet to meet a murder suspect who didn't have a story. You care to tell yours?
I got a story, but who's going to believe it?
Well, they can't hang you for trying, and maybe they can if you don't.
All right. Last night was an accident. Sheila was drinking. She said she might be waiting for me at my house. Yeah, she was waiting, all right. Dead in my bathtub. She must have tried to sober up, decided to take a bath, fell, and hit her head, and that was it.
Well, why did you move the body?
Well, I got panicky. Who wouldn't? I rolled her up in a blanket, threw her in my car, and brought her back to her own bungalow. I filled up the tub with water and rolled her in. I figured that was it as far as I was concerned.
Too bad you did it, Mickey.
I didn't do it.
Whoa. Oh, I mean, it's too bad you decided to throw that knife at me. You know, Lieutenant, this isn't the one that I said that you might meet the murderer. This isn't the party that I called to come over here. But maybe that is. Come in.
What is this?
Well, I'm glad you made it before I got through. Lieutenant Gaines, I think you better stand by the door. This gentleman might suddenly find the need of some fresh air.
I demand to know what this is all about.
It's about the end of the line for you, my friend. That is, if the local police take my advice, they'll arrest you for the murder of Sheila Dixon.
How dare you say such a thing?
I dare because I am firmly convinced that after Sheila gave you the brush off last night, you followed her to Mickey's house. There you slugged her, dumped her in the bathtub, and drowned her. And in that way, you got even with her, and you hoped that you'd also get rid of her boyfriend here.
I did no such thing.
Oh, yes, that's right. You did tell me that when you left the young lady after midnight last night, you went directly to your home and waited for a telephone call from the United States?
I most certainly did.
Well, did the call come through?
Why, of course it came through. Yes, it did.
It did. Well, we could check with the telephone company. Except that in Bermuda, the overseas telephone service shuts down after 10 o'clock.
Yes, self-defense. Come on. She deserves it. Take her hands off me. I ain't got one of public sector with me.
Well, that was easy.
Well, maybe for you, Marty. But it was a slick piece of work just the same.
No, like I said, it was easy. But how would you like to try to solve some of the mysteries that the big committee will run up against when they meet right here in Bermuda?
Fred Utel speaking, reminding you to tune in Martin Kane, Private Eye, starring Lee Tracy at the same time next week. Presented by the makers of Encore cigarettes and Sano cigarettes. Martin Kane, Private Eye has been selected to be shown to our armed forces overseas.